You are stupid, car. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media, and welcome to another episode of Gran Turismo 4, and welcome to the car that has wanted to kill me most in this game so far. The RUF CTR Yellowbird has been a monster of a machine. I'm not quite sure what power this thing has anymore, because I think it was nearly 590, and then in a previous replay it said 550, and then after an oil change it said nearly 600, so I don't know. Still, what I do know is it wants to kill me, and for 3 races this episode, you're going to witness it trying to kill me, because we're going to be taking on Tokyo Route 246, El Capitan, and Tsukuba in the Tuning Car Grand Prix. We have a massive power advantage over these cars, but not a handling advantage, because the back end of this car wants to get to the corner first, it seems. It's a lot of fun, though, and it's an absolute riot. The last episode, if you've not watched it already, and you've not seen what this car is like, go back and watch that first, please, because you will love it, and you'll get an idea of what we're going to be in for in this episode. So let's jump into Akasaka, Tokyo Route 246. We're against the same sort of stuff last time. It seems like a bit of an RUF party, actually, this time round. Hopefully, the straight lines of this circuit are what really helps me take a victory here. Only 9 A-spec points as well, because we have that much of a power advantage. Kick its head in. Look at it. Look at the speed. There's 100 mile an hour. Once you get up to about 100 miles an hour is when we really start to overtake everybody. So let's take it easy and just learn where we need to be at. Because, to be honest, slowing it down is the difficult bit. Because it doesn't like to stop, it doesn't like to turn. It just floats, look. But on the exit corners, you can be alright. Oh, God, these lot are having a bit of a... what's that white one? Is that the BGT or whatever it's called? Is that basically the non-Yellowbird version? It's just the CTR, isn't it? See what I mean, though? We've not got any sort of handling advantage over these lot. It's all off-throttle oversteer in this machine. I didn't want to hit the wall. But I just did. Oh, come on. That wall saved me there. I appreciate you, wall. Yeah, as soon as you're off the throttle, this car just wants to have an accident. It just ignores corners. It just goes past them. Or around them sideways. I don't really want to be bouncing off walls here. I don't want to win a race like that. I don't want to be bouncing off the other cars either, to be honest with you. Oh, come on. This is... I'm absolutely... I just got my foot down and drove through them. Look at the Golf. 3rd place. 2nd place. 1st place. My desk is shaking like mad because of the force feedback. And there's the race lead. Braking at the 200 metre board because it will not stop. As I said in the previous episode, it seems like you have to keep a little bit of power fed to the rear wheels just to try and stabilise that back end of the car. Otherwise, if you try and glide round a corner too much in it, it just does that. But because it's got so much power, it's really hard to do that, because as soon as you get on the power, it just wants to, well, drive in a straight line. Some sort of... I mean, look at that. That's where the advantage is for that car. Which, funnily enough, is the drift car we won a couple of episodes ago. It's just so powerful. And I think we figured out that... Oh, I've got a breakthrough there. We figured out in the last episode that if we were going to tune it and put the fastest or most powerful turbo on it that we could... Oh, my Jesus. Where are you going? Come on. Alright, if they're bouncing off walls, I will as well. But the... I can't get my words out. I'm trying to tell a story. The most powerful turbocharger you can put on it, or the most, increasing... Jesus Christ. Most power increasing turbocharger you can put on it gives it nearly 770 horsepower. I think it was 767. It feels like it's got about as much power as a Boeing 767 right now, but fed to the wheels. Let's go past the RX-7 for the lead, shall we? Oh, good lord. Look at the speed difference. It's just stupid. The frame rate can't keep up. Oh, that was... I thought it was 3 laps. We won that by 25 thousandths of a second. I didn't even know I'd won. I didn't know that was the end. Jesus. Well, we survived that one by the skin of our teeth, so we'll take the 10 grand on that one and move to the next race where hopefully there's no death and we can actually win. So El Capitan Reverse is the location for this second race, and I feel there's some big braking zones here that are going to catch me out. 9 A-spec points, not a huge amount. I'm intrigued by the fact that the Yellowbird is in this car as well. In this car? In this race. And in this series, because obviously this is for tuner cars. So it seems like the Yellowbird is sort of their specialty, which is why it's allowed and why obviously it's... Bye. I'm just going to go up here. I'm using... Oh my days. We're backwards. We're forwards. We're backwards. Come on. Go. Can we catch up? Probably. Will I catch up? Probably not. There's a lot of long sweeping corners here. This is not the car for the job. 16 seconds to catch. Don't know if I could do that. I'm so scared of every corner. Look, it just doesn't do. Oh, the bump really unsettled the car. It's going to throw me into a wall, and it's going to throw us into the barrier. Get in reverse. Oh, what's the thing to get it out? How do I get in reverse again? Did I set a button for neutral? Oh, it's triangle. Ow! Oh, you just press triangle and it reverses. Right, okay, we're going to start this one again. Sorry about that, everyone. I just need to take it easy. I need to not build up the speed too much because the car clearly doesn't want to slow down. It clearly doesn't want to behave itself. Jesus, go! I'm so scared of every corner we come up to. We just need to match what the AI is doing speed-wise, because that's all we need to do to win the race, and then just power past in the straight bits. At least we've got them for a reference now, which makes a big difference. That was very close to the back of that S2000. Like I say, try and keep some power driven to the rear wheels at least. Oh no, that's gravel. We can't fall through that gap, can we? I hope not. It's just embarrassing how fast it is out of the exits, though. You are stupid, car. How are we still in some contention for this race? That is absolutely outrageous. I let go of the wheel at one point, I'm not going to lie. You probably saw it as well. Bounce off the wall. That's fine. Oh. Right, go. It's 3 laps of this bloody place. Catch up to the leaders, and then somehow get it stopped for the first couple of corners. That's it, keep the rear wheels driven. It's just not too much because you'll spin them up. I am so scared of this car. It's just the elevation changes, I think, that make it as undrivable as it is around here. Just don't go on that gravel. It looks like concrete, but it's not. Okay, okay, okay. Work with me, car. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Don't kill me, thank you. I'll leave that bit uncut for you just so you can see how much of a struggle those corners were. However, now we've gotten to grips with it a little bit. I say gotten to grips with it. I don't know what I'm doing because I'm still having accidents. I'm just having to smack it against the walls. This is just stupid. I cannot believe how much I'm hurting my wrists doing this. But I want to get a result for you lot. This is for you. It's a Yellowbird 1-2 at the minute. Oh, don't kill me. Just keep the power driven, keep the rear wheels driven. Keep the rear wheels driven. Not on the grass, though. Please, just... I am so... alive. We're off on the gravel again. Hairpin, 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 hairpin... Power. Okay, I don't think I'm going to win this. Work with me, car. Work with me. Work with me. Come on. Be my friend. Be my friend. Oh, you're not my friend, are you? You're a... Yeah, we've been smacked. Oh, you had to, didn't you? We need a different car for this one, I think. Because I don't think this is doable. Look at the speed of it, though. We're probably going to beat this Celica to the line. That's nuts. Alright. I'll concede. We're not using that for that. We win a little key ring for our troubles. But we're going to give the car the benefit of the doubt for Tsukuba. Now this is again a circuit with a lot of slow, sweeping corners, so might not be the best, but we'll see. I want to at least give it the benefit of the doubt before we revert back to using the Skyline, because I will use the Skyline. I can't guarantee the Skyline will win, but we're going to use it as a backup. Now, obviously, the car can't fully stretch its legs here because the straights aren't that long here at Tsukuba, so we have to really do some driving. Like that. Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? Just brake in a straight line as much as possible. And then just spit out of the corners. It is actually very good out of slow corners as well, so that suits us here. It's just that there's a lot of grass at Tsukuba. Oh my Christ, it's not just get back on the road, please. Later on in the playthrough, I'm going to come back to this car, and I'm going to have forgotten what it was like, aren't I? It just won't play there, but look at this. Look at the run. I'm so sorry to the Golf for that. Mugged. Sorry, Gearbox. Sorry, fellow Yellowbird. Sorry, S2000. Right, we're leading. Just remember that car. I'm really excited to see what we get if we win this championship. Because obviously we will not get a prize car for winning all these single races. We will get a prize car for winning the championship at the end, which is where you combine all of them into a point scoring championship. The series race, as it's known. So it's behaving itself now. You just got to take it slow. It didn't behave itself there. It's funny how little it oversteers on the throttle, actually, considering the amount of power that it's got. I just pressed the brakes that hard there. The pedals came off the floor. We're broken away from the pack. I was going to say, so we don't need to risk anything and push too hard. And don't ever let it be mistaken that I am thoroughly enjoying driving this car. It is an absolute riot because it's just a proper animal and it wants to kill you everywhere. It's just brilliant. This is why racing games are so much fun. Because of cars like this. One more lap then. And I've just got to survive. Did my best lap last time round, a 57.4. Unsure whether I'm going to beat that this time because this is a little bit messy. But at least we've got some wins out of this car. It's at least won us back some of the money we spent on it. I think the Skyline is definitely going to be the one to conquer El Capitan for us, and I don't think we're going to be doing the championship in this thing. But it at least wins at Tsukuba. Thank you, Yellowbird, for your services to entertainment, because they were thorough. Very, very thorough. Thank you very much for the 10,000. We're still over 100,000, which is really good news. So we've still got a decent amount of money in the bank. And now we need to go back, go pick up the Skyline, and take it to El Capitan. We're almost 100 horsepower down in our beloved Skyline, but it's just going to be so much more drivable. 85 A-Spec points is a good amount as well, actually, because, as I said a few episodes ago, I want to be around 100 A-Spec points to make a race at least a challenge, but still doable. And yeah, it's still fast enough. It's still plenty fast enough. I love this R32. And look, it just behaves itself in corners. Sure, it's understeery compared to the Yellowbird, but it behaves itself. I say that as I hit a wall. It's just so much more drivable, it's so much smoother. Oh, it's a lot more understeery. Hey up, this is not part of the plan. We're last. Oh, it's not feeling brilliant, I must admit. But at the same time, it is, because it's just a phenomenal car. The power advantage is still very clear. It's just not got quite the same amount of it, so yeah, I don't know, it's hard to judge. Just, yeah, it's got this mid-corner understeer that, don't get me wrong, I still love this car so much, but really does put into perspective how oversteery that Yellowbird was. But look at that, it just doesn't want to behave. Oh, and with S2000s crashing into you, it's not any easier. Oof, we gave him a good hit back though, didn't we? I'm still being mugged by this Porsche. RUF, whatever it is. He's now on my right hand side. He's doing some good cutbacks as this AI. This is a pretty rough and ready championship, this. It's mighty tough. Try and get down the inside of the S2000 here. But again, he's had a cutback on me. I'm not sure we're going to win this, you know. It's just this circuit. I cannot deal with this circuit at all, it seems. Let's go chasing after that race leader. They've got a big old gap, actually, haven't they? Wow. 6.8 seconds we need to be quicker than them on this lap, and that's not happening. I'm telling you now. And that's possibly the best I've ever done that first sector as well. I reckon that's not going to be enough. He's opened the gap to 8.3. He's gained another second and a half. I can't believe I'm about to utter these words, but I think that Yellowbird is our only hope. I just need to have a clean race. That felt great. 8.9 seconds now. You are taking the as we understeer and squeal our way around the final corner. We have been absolutely bested, haven't we? Flipping heck. Couldn't do anything about that. 10.5 seconds. Oh, don't make it that the Yellowbird is our only hope. I mean, if we really wanted to decimate them, we could do it in the Fairlady Z. The LM race car one. But that would be cheap and downright unfair, wouldn't it? Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.